Welcome to another episode of Brewskis and Broskis. Me, Broskis, Steve, and that's Broski Mart. You don't realise how hard it is with that idiot next to us. 7 o'clock. Aye, no worries. I'm waiting 7 o'clock. Message him. How we doing this? Oh, are you red? Not ready, red. Are you red? I am red. Oh, well, I tell you, just tell us. He never tells us just to tell us. You know what I mean? Look, he said, I know where he's. Let us know. Then he adds a let us know 4 hours later.
Sometimes I have these conversations, like, which I think I'm having, and I must just be having them with myself.
You're a fucking idiot.
I mean, that's a damn sure given. But, yeah.
Right, so we always do a bit of news to begin with. The MP getting stabbed.
I did today, on the way back from yours, picking the bees up. I heard I was on the news and I thought it said, I don't know what I thought he said, but and then I clicked, it said, he said stabbed, because after I heard, he's in a critical condition, but he's passed away or something, hasn't he now?
Aye.
Brutal, that.
The police said they're staying open-minded. About what?
What was it all about? Well,
they're saying it could be terrorism, but who knows?
Was it Sir, wasn't he? Sir, like the MP.
I was a sir, yeah.
I've never heard the geezer before, but just hearing the car come back, popped up. I was like, oh, brutal that.
Other things in news. Anthony Butterfield was trying to give the Barry on a Newcastle post today. And then he started getting a bit of backlash. So I went in there talking about like people getting murdered and that. And I was like, and I put in, I was Scott Peel who shared it about these top 6 clubs want to go off and join the Super League. Mm-hmm. And now they're splitting the dummies out because another team's got money, right? And he went, yeah, but the other team's owners never murdered a journalist and his family or something. And then Scott Peel said something back, and I just said, how dare you, Anthony Butterfield? How dare you compare murder to a 0-hour contract? We all know which is the worst.
It was mad, that thing that we shared, wasn't it, the other day about the podcast?
Aye. Dave Bruce loses his first 3 games, gets fucking beheaded.
And obviously we skated over it last week, but although like it's over, like it's happened to the Mags, but I still think it's got to be good in a certain extent for the Northeast.
No, not at all, because the Mags are going to make the best academy and just suck all the good players from around the Northeast to Newcastle on promises of big contracts, what we couldn't offer. It's going to be like the Man City were. Like, there was a Man City reserve who was on like 20 grand a week, like 18-year-old.
That's mad. That's like.
And that's why what we're going to have to try and compete against is we'll say, we'll come to you at the age of 16, get 300 quid, and they're like, we'll give you 10 grand.
I think it's just ridiculous, man. Like
which one are you got? It doesn't matter who you support, you know, which one you're going to go for.
It's absolutely crazy. I think for like, not the football team wise, but for the local areas like surrounding Newcastle, I think it's going to be good. Like for the
in Sunderland.
I still think.
Stop being a Geordie, Marty. I know you're wearing black and white, but still.
I think it'll just come good for the full area, to be honest.
No, I don't think so.
Got to look at the bigger picture of it. It's not just about Newcastle Football Club. Like, I was reading some of the other day, all he's wanted to buy a different club. He wants Newcastle just to be his feeder club.
Inter Milan.
Imagine that. Like,
that would be brilliant, wouldn't it? All of this. And they just turn into Salzburg.
All it's like just to get like the players on contracts and sign them in and then pat them off them like 6 months down the line, get them in for the fitness and stuff, like in the toughness of the Premier League.
That's it.
And then just pat them off them. Oh my God. Fruity,
that'd be tremendous.
Fruity picked a few things, didn't he? Said, put it in, I said, and I put on his comment in that. I faced like last week saying, now you're going to be a mag again. Are you going to be a Newcastle fan again now?
We've all given him a hammering in the group for that.
Like, unbelievable, man. Like, couldn't believe it.
And I was like, I always said I'll come back when Ashley's out. Fucking hell, Fruity. You might sound like Mike Ashley was the worst owner in the world. You want to come down Ellis short for a couple of years, then you'll be fucking gagging to have fucking Mike Ashley back.
We said a few times, didn't we? Like, Ashley was not a bad owner. Like, he pumped money into the club.
Do you know why? Do you know what is at the end? What they didn't like was Mike Ashley made the club self-sufficient.
Mm-hmm.
So if they sold the player for 40 million went back in the club. We sell Jordan Pickford for 30 million and we got $500,000 to spend on the team, and he pocketed the other 29.5.
That's absolutely ridiculous. It's quite as man, but I
just don't understand it. Don't know how good they had it.
I think it's.
I hope this card flat on the fucking faces.
I see him, so do I. Mugs.
Fair play if he was a horrible owner, this, that, and the other, I'd say a fair player, but he wasn't, and that's basically what I didn't understand.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't a horrible owner.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it? He wasn't. Which, right, that's enough talk about Newcastle. That's enough talk about
But
Newcastle.
the one good thing to come out of it, it still stays Sports Direct on the stadium.
Yeah.
Contract he signed.
That'll be there for a while.
Yes.
I love that.
Right. So let's get on with it. Today we've got 4 beers from 4 different
Brewers.
Brewers, yeah.
Brewers,
so we've got 7 brothers. We love a 7 brothers. Salt. We've had a Salt before, haven't we?
Yeah.
We've actually had one of all of them, just different brands. So we've got Vocation, Salt, 7 Brothers, and Siren.
Mm-hmm.
So really, it's only Vocation at the beginning of an S. So that'll go last.
I was going to tap it on first.
Oh, we'll take it on first then.
We'll do first. So from Vocation.
I didn't buy these. I guess I didn't buy these.
Go on, I'll give you the choice. Right. Oh, that's what
Vocation. This drew is true because of the picture on the front.
What the
perfect storm?
Yeah,
the old pirate like boat ship with the fucking what's it called? Big octopus coming out.
Pirates of the Caribbean, isn't it? So you've got the
that's what I was thinking when I saw it. Pirates of the Caribbean.
Decent, good can. Like, is it full can as well, isn't it? So it's even better. Full can.
440 ml, 6.6%. So I'll let you know straight away about pricing. These were all £3, but it was 4 for free. So it was £9 for 4 cans.
Not too shabby at all. Not too shabby at all. Especially
not really. We've got 5%. 5% Siren. I think is 4.7 and the 6.6. So let's start with the heavy one first. There.
Is that what this was?
Aye.
Yeah, perfect storm. New England Pale Ale, pack full of citra aromas, and a boatload of hops. This New England Pale is drank. Oh, it's dank and juicy, full of dank. I thought it is drank, and I was like, actually, not dank. Is drank flavors and raw bitterness. Well,
right, I'll start that again then, right? So, packed full of citrus aromas and boatloads of hops, this New England Pale is a dank and juicy with full-on flavors and low bitterness.
Dank and juicy.
Instead of Marty's, the new citrus aroma, boatload.
I'm blaming the coolness
right.
in this house.
I'm going to give the can a 8.
I was going to say an 8. I think it's a solid can. 8's a good score for the can. Because it has only got the boat and the octopus that's going on about it. The rest just all blends in, so yeah.
Right, so let's crack this bad boy open. First drink since Sunday for me.
I'll say it's for me as well. I forgot I had dinners today.
I had quite a heavy weekend last weekend. I'm not going to lie to you.
It smells alright, actually.
It does, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. No.
So let's get this in. Nom, 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 nom.
Eh?
No. Look at that. Pure perfection.
Half glass as well. Beautiful. Beautiful.
I do like the smell.
It smells really nice. It smells like the best one we've had for a long time.
Colour's good. Nice and fizzy in there still. Good little headed stain as well.
Mm. Cheers.
You was disappointed. You had mine keep gone.
It's a different type of glass, isn't it?
Cheers.
Cheers. Nice.
That's a good New England.
That's a nice drink, that. Yeah.
Flavoursome.
Really, really easy to drink, that one. Not as heavy, like I said. It's not as bitter. Quite an easy drink.
It is. I enjoy it. I enjoyed that first drink. I think it's a nice drink. It's going to be one of my, maybe if I'm like just get a couple of few cans and that in.
Yeah, one of the ones just to pick up.
Aye.
But then I think Vocation, we had one before which wasn't great, and we had one which was decent. So what now? It's 2 for 1 for Vocation. So,
well, after last week's debacle, I think I'm done with Play Brew.
I know, like we said, didn't we? Said we've had before the drinks were, we've had some good drinks, we've had some bad drinks from Play Brew, and then last week were 3 ropey ones. So we're like, oh my god.
I think the last one we had from them was a bit ropey as well. I think.
I think it's their sours. They've got too in on it. It's not an enjoyable drink.
Feels like you're like getting punched in the face.
Yeah, it's like a turn your head inside your face one. It's not a great drink. There weren't great drinks last week, so it'll be a while before we're going back to Play Brew. But when we do, it'll not be for a sour. It might be just for a normal drink.
Yeah.
Which is a shame because we normally like sours. We said all the time we like sours, but they were just rotten last week.
Yeah. Don't be sour.
I was there when I was watching obviously the fight, the boxing. I missed like the first 10 seconds of Wilder's intro, and I was like, I'm sure that's Big E. I was like, is that Big E? And I was thinking, I'm like, it's got to be Big E, that. And then obviously even and then Fury's came. I was like, WWE champ. I was like, I knew it was Big E.
Mate, how was your arse feeling when Fury got knocked down twice?
That's what I was done for. Like, I think anybody did. Like,
do you know what I said out with Dave? Do you know when I zoomed in on him? I went out there. I went, he's not getting up here.
He looked spaced. He did. He looked out of it.
And then I think someone shouted, "It's 4 seconds in the round left," and he got up.
Aye,
and then as soon as he got up, the bell went, didn't it? I think if there was a minute left in the round, I think Fury wouldn't have gotten up.
I think he got up just out of like pure pride. Didn't want to be counted out on his arse. Like,
but I think if there was a minute left, I don't think he'd get up because I think Wilder would have clipped him again, and it would have been an hour.
I think
he got knocked down the second time. If there's any good time to get knocked down, it was at that point. Yeah, it was at that point
when the bell's coming in. So I think they probably, like I said, being the end of the round, it saved him. But he deserved the fight and that.
Definitely. The problem is that I said this to everyone. It looked like until the last knockdown, it didn't look like Fury hurt him. It just looked like, I don't know what Deontay Wilder was doing, but he was absolutely gassed after 2 rounds.
100%. He was flat. Like,
world title fight, and you're knackered after 2 rounds. You deserve to get beat.
No, what it was like, I loved the way he came out. He came out and he was using his jab for them first 2 rounds. He's getting behind it. Obviously, it's hard to take Fury to start because he's so tall and like
awkward.
His reach is like unprecedented. Like, you don't have a better reach like in boxing, I think, than Fury. It's mad. Like, he's just all over the place. But Wilder was getting in with the body jabs and like he was getting out. And then he said round 3 just came and he looked like he was done.
Well, if you look at him after the end of the second round, he's in the corner like, and I was like, he's gassed.
It's like as if Megan Yates did like in the 800 meters full on sprint.
Like,
fuck me.
200 meters.
Well, I think I could get 100 meters
with me leg at the moment. But I was like, looking across the boxing at our weekend, there was some unprofessional in there, like sort of Shannon Courtney. Not even matching weight. That is unprofessional.
It's diabolical, isn't it? Like, it's absolutely diabolical.
And then you've had the actual fight got called back, and it looked like Deontay Wilder just went, right, I'm going to the gym, putting on as much muscle as I can, and fucking cardio off. I
think
think
that's
his
what he did,
game plan was to
he
blow
said,
him
like-
out of there in 2 rounds.
Yeah, he went in, didn't he? Went in like what, half a stone heavier and pure muscle than what he's ever
But
been.
you see, I tell you one of the funniest things I saw, right? Watch him back after Fury knocks him down, and last time watch him trotting away. Fucking Fury's never done leg days.
he's got pure. I mean, you would think because he's a heavy lad, you would think he'd have good legs to like, support him, but he's got pure chicken legs. Absolutely.
You know what he looks like? He looks like that dog who's standing up and said, when you're fat and you're trying to wear skinny jeans, and the dog's like standing up. That's what he looked like.
It was funny, but like as soon as he knocked him down, though, like that was it. He knew he'd won. Like he was already something in the corner on the ropes.
Fury needs to, if he's going to carry on fighting, he needs to book these IDs up. If he's going to come into the ring like that, even against AJ, you know, AJ got beat. AJ is a bit more fitter. He doesn't just swing wildly like Wilder was. Like it's a bit more professional from AJ. But even like if Usyk's got a tank that'll go for ages.
Yeah. I think with Fury and Wilder fight there, I think Fury, he already knew he beat him, so he knew he could beat him again. And I think he'll probably adapt when it comes to fighting someone. Yeah. He went like probably thought, yeah, like it's gonna be an easy fight again. Like I'll have him out there in no time. But I think when it comes to Joshua or Usyk or even White, as it comes to it, he'll have a different fight plan.
Oh, he's got to. Well, at the end of the day, his next fight has to be against Dillian White, surely.
It has to be, yeah.
Dillian White's waited that long for a title fight. Being the one contender, and he sat back and let them two have the fights and thing. He let Fury step in and become the number one contender when he weren't even it.
I seen yesterday or today, I think it was yesterday, David here saying Fury knows I'd beat him. I'm like, no, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't.
David, we're talking about it.
I was like, maybe in your pump, you would not beat him now. Hmm?
Yeah. In his pomp, I think he would have beat him like David here, but not now. He's got
David in his pomp, he's probably beat anybody. Like, he was unbelievable. When he was in prime, when he beat Valuev, oh my God, like, that was prime David here. You could not get a better boxer than here at that time.
Well, around that time, he also chinned Derek Chisora, first man to put him on his arse out, wasn't it? Like, Chisora being but was always on points.
Mm-hmm. Like, he sent the bloody sleep fairies in after him. He was out.
I think back in his pomp he might have, but not now. I liked it because me and now David talked about David here. And
I always like David here. Like, I think he sells a fight well as well. And
it's like when he got suckered into the Bellew fight. He didn't want the Bellew fights. He tells you that in the guns, but I got suckered in after I'd won a thing. He was in the crowd saying I'm fraud and that, and I'm like, well, I'll have you next. He goes, I'm not going to do that this time. Beats his mate on points. Next thing you know, he's like, right, I want David here. I want fucking Tyson Fury. And I'm like, Dave, what are you doing? You just said you're not going to do this. And now you're out there shouting for the world champion.
David here, like, what, early 40s, 40, 41 now?
I think he's 42, David here.
I thought he was in his 40s. Like, I know Tyson Fury's not like any spring chicken, but like Tyson Fury is in Tyson Fury pomp now. Like, one second, mixed ringers. Let's see what he wants. I didn't want to put on next week because I didn't know what it might be. All right, Batty. All right. What's up? Just podcasting at the minute. What's up? Yeah, they're at home, mind, upstairs. Why, what's up? What bar? Oh, she is Annie's. I didn't think I was watching, but I went podcasting. I might call through tomorrow. Are you going to be there tomorrow? I'll see if actually, I'll have to see because I think Christine's on days, but I'll see if my mum watch him tomorrow night for an hour or so. All right, anyway, son. See you in a bit. Right, bye. New bar opened up today, didn't it? You wanted a VIP. You asked if I knew anybody.
Us two. Martin.
Got in. Resident. He got his resident DJs on there.
Shane, line the bar. Let's have another.
We'll do it again. You want to go for round 2?
Does he shite?
I was asking for one again. I was like, not tonight.
Where's it like?
Hey?
Where's it?
Shields. Do you know Shields at all?
I know a bit of it.
You know where the bus station is in Shields? Do you know where the McDonald's is on the high street?
Aye.
Behind there, you've got like the like a retail park, and it's literally just on the corner between like McDonald's and the retail park. There's a pub just by itself.
Any good, the pub?
It looked like a shithole before. Like I knew the pub and it was a shithole, but I've seen obviously the photos and it looks really well done out. So they put some effort into it. This is the third one they've got now, so it looks decent. It looks the better one of the 3. I've not been to one in Devon.
We've been to the Vic and we saw that.
But this one looks decent. This one looks decent. So I think he's looking at another one in Darlow or Stockton next.
Jesus Christ!
Building his empire, innit?
Fucking hell!
Who do you think?
Was he got to come in his fucking top man suit again? Is he?
He's fucking Burton suit. We obviously know the real reason behind it all, but
So what we was talking about before he rudely interrupted us?
David Ayer, Tyson Fury.
Oh yeah, so David Ayer like fucking literally comes out and he's like, "Oh, I'm not calling back any fucking get on me high horse or fucking get sucked into anything." David, if you were to come out of retirement, who would you fight? I want to fight Fury. First call out.
I've got the tools to knock him out. Like, no, you haven't. You haven't even got a back foot to stand on. I've got the tools to knock him out.
He's been through too many fucking surgeries.
You can't have 2 mega surgeries like on your Achilles and like have power off the back foot. You can't do it.
It's not just that, he had his shoulder surgery, so he's got knee.
He had his shoulder, he's like, Because that was the reason he had to fight Bellew the first time in his shoulder. Now he did his Achilles in that fight. Oh yeah, I'm back now, I'm good.
Aye.
Not Achilles.
No, what is in the first fight?
He was winning until he done his Achilles.
Until he done his Achilles.
100% he was up till, but then Bellew like, oh well, he's done for him, I'm just going to attack because he has nothing to stand on.
Exactly. And then the second fight, fucking tell you what the best one was when Bellew fought Usyk. Can you remember that fight?
No.
Oh, Bellew was given the Barry, and Usyk came into Goodison and chinned him after like 5 rounds. Bellew had his head against the rope like it was a pillar.
It was like being hooked by the rope, wasn't it? That rope was a fucking noose.
One of the best knockouts I liked, Dave talked about it all the time.
I hope it's Joshua.
No, that one's good. But it was when Joshua chinned Dillian White and he's in the ropes.
He's absolutely shouting, didn't he? Like crazy work. But I think that the George Gore's one was one of my favourite knockouts. He stand like his legs like buckled, his arms up, he's like an absolute cabbage.
Did you see Cheeseman on Saturday?
No, I didn't see
Cheeseman George groved his leg.
Did he? I didn't see the fight.
The guy from Darlow chinned him and Cheeseman's leg was the ref had to like get underneath him, pull the leg out.
Scoop it out.
Aye.
I didn't see any fights from the weekend. I wasn't a lot interested in it.
That was quite a good card, to be honest.
Tomorrow, so you've got the fight tomorrow. You've got Eubank fight tomorrow.
It was on DAZN. It was like a Liverpool showdown, fucking 2 fighters from Liverpool.
There was a kid from Donny that was fighting because one of the lads from Footy says put it in the group saying, have anybody got DAZN details? Because my mate fights from Donny tonight. We're like, no. Got them off somebody else though.
There was a lad from Darlow fighting.
Darlow, that's what I meant. Darlow, not Donny.
Oh yeah, he won. He beat Cheese.
One eye. Me mate, like my mate's mate.
I won the British belt, the British title.
Good going.
You know, one of the guys I got into the NFL with from the army, Steve, he was in his class at school.
Aye. Oh,
because he texted us saying, "Oh, me mate from school, so I fighting." You tell his name, we're like, against Cheese, mate, to get knocked out him, man.
I was watching Facebook videos earlier on, just going through the loophole, the wormhole of it, and I seen Eubank Jr. walking about in Newcastle Thursday night, and the geezer comes up, he's taking some selfies with people, and the geezer comes up with a fucking microwave. He goes,
and he signs the microwave.
Like, what the fuck? Because you've been bringing out microwaves now. I couldn't believe it.
Signing microwaves.
Aye. Signing. Boy, you need to, because I've drank that one. It was really nice. It was such an easy.
Sorry, mate, I'm not being well, have I?
You can't use that excuse now. You can only use it in self-inflicted now.
No, I haven't been well for the last few days either.
Oh, you saying earlier you wanted the pork?
Was that little FOMO walking out there?
I think they're gone to get McDonald's, I think.
You know what I like about you kids when they're canting and they see the camera, you see them like heads pop in.
They all want to be in. They all want to be in. Ollie would sit here with us all night if I let him. And then the girls just want to be in and out.
You don't know what we're talking about. But... Right, so while I'm drinking this, you pick the next one because I picked the first one.
I think we agree that we want to leave Seven Brothers to last because I think we should leave that one to last.
Okay.
What was it? Yeah, we're going the hop. We're going the hop next. Where you going, McDonald's? Outside of you? In the passage bit? The hop. I like this can. It's a really good standout can, this one.
It is.
I think the black and green.
That might work a bit better for you.
I know. Get them all off. But yeah, this one's a really good can. I wonder, like, obviously it's from the single hop series, so we'll have to have a look on Salt's website to see what we can find from the rest of them if this is all right. Can do a Salt week. Coming out giving it the Salt beer next week.
Oh, do you see the guys there? Bill at Salt beer.
No.
37.5 grand at his restaurant.
I'm not surprised. Like when you get Salt beer's restaurant, you expect big prices, especially when you're buying golden tomahawks or golden
in Turkey. Somebody put on like it was like this, and he goes, you for what you would have paid for the food, you could have gotten a flight, flew to Istanbul, had a 5-day holiday, went to Salt Beer's restaurant, and still had change.
Was it the one in Dubai? Was it?
No, it was the one in London. Got one in London.
In London.
Aye, 37.5 grand, Bill.
I didn't hear what you said. Aye.
What?
Double Big Mac.
I'm not
Double Big Mac.
Big. 37.5 grand. It's in Knightsbridge, I think, in London.
Fucking ridiculous, that man. Absolutely.
However, it came up 37.5 grand, right? But he bought 2 bottles of wine at 9 grand each. The bottles of wine, and a bottle of Dom Perignon for like 5 grand or something. So somebody went, if you just drank normal drinks, it would have been about a couple of grand the bill, because you got like the gold leaf, 24 karat gold leaf tomahawk steak, like 100 quid. You know what I mean?
Just drink normal, like I said, drink normal wine. It's gonna taste exactly the same as fucking a bottle of Barefoot from around the corner.
Fucking that's what the guy on there, I think it was on Bro Bible or something, went, "What's wrong with Blue Nun?"
Like I don't mind wine, me, but like it tastes the same. It all tastes the same. A decent bottle to a shit, well, not a shit bottle, but like a high price bottle to just a normal supermarket price bottle of wine. Just the same.
Aye.
As long as you get over like 12%, it all tastes the same.
I didn't even drink wine.
I like wine. And I got a bottle of wine from Aldi before, and it was pricey than what the rest of them were. Right, it was like I think like about £4. And I buy normal bottles I buy normally about £3.5, £4. But this one was about £4, £4.50, and it was like a fruity one, and it was shite. It was about 8%. I literally thought it was fucking juice. I was like, this is disgusting.
So Marty was back to his rosy after that, were you?
I went back to rosy. All day.
Right. So I'm ready now. The hop. Can't stop. The hop.
The hop.
I got this one because of the name.
No, anyway.
The hop.
I don't know. The hop.
I go because of the name. The hop. Hopper, hop.
I know. I said, "Oh no way," sarcastically.
Oh, I thought you meant no way, as in like
Sure.
I was telling lies or something.
No, I said it mega sarcastically.
Prick.
Hop, you know, because of me. What a fucking dickhead.
Awesome. I get fucking bald countries.
So yeah, so it's a good can, I think.
I think it's a good can.
Yeah, I think it's a really, like I said, mega standout can. I like it better than last one, so I'm going to give the can a 9.
I'll join you on that.
Cool. Okay.
Right, 9 for the can. Let's get the bad boy open.
So this is.
Oh, what am I going to give for the taste on that one?
Oh yeah. Going to give it a 9.
9.
Because that's the
flavour. Sorry, flavour's 9. That's 9. Pour, I'm going to give it a 9 as well.
I'll agree with yours because mine was different glass.
So that's 9.98 and price £3 for that. I'd pay £3 for that again.
Yeah, all day long.
10.
What, 9 then?
9 out of 10.
Kind of gone round. What was that one again? Vocations. Vocations Perfect Storm.
And do you know what local brewery? It's at Hebden Bridge.
Yeah, I thought Vocation was local as well. Yeah. So yeah, well done, Vocation. A mega score on the beer on there. 9 out of 10 beads. Well done to you.
Yeah, I don't think that. I think I'm thinking somewhere else. Somewhere Hayden, maybe. Let's have a look.
I know Vocation are local. Or localish. Pretty sure they are. Vocation Brewery. They are
2 hours away.
Yeah, Hebden Bridge.
Manchester.
Yeah. So yeah, still pretty. I'd still class that as a local, localish.
Oh, it's north. We'll tack it.
Yeah.
We'll tack it. It's north.
It's north.
This one's from.
I've got no idea where salt off from. I can't say that.
I'd say salt. That was like Scotland. Would you say?
No? I'll have a look. I'll Google them as well.
Ireland.
Salt Brewery. These are
Shipley, North Yorkshire.
Another local one.
And then what's this? Siren. That's down south. Siren.
We're not Siren south.
Oh no, Manchester. Siren.
It's not
north.
I think
it's Manchester area.
It's not our north.
No, Berkshire. Berkshire, that one. It's this one's Salford, Manchester. Three brothers.
Cool. So yeah, so 2 north, 2 south.
No, 3 north, 1 south.
Was it? Oh yeah. Cool.
North, and Manchester's north.
And
basically 3 northwests.
That's it. Well, so the hops mosaic, single hop series mosaic edition, 5%.
It says hazy and hoppy. Mosaic hops are complex, best known for notes of mango, stone fruit, floral, tropical fruit, citrus, and pine. So let's have a go.
Good. Get up there. Smells nice. Smells nice. Did you tour Iraq? You did tour Iraq, didn't you?
Yeah, but you might sound like I was in a band.
All right, I will listen to the Ghana by now. That's not in a band. Unless you were the drummer. I knew was I. Because Ed asked us the other day and I forgot to reply to him. But
why did Ed want to know?
I don't know.
So when he comes out, we know that he's not going to mess with us.
we were talking about Ted Lasso, and then he went on a different note. Steve did tour Iraq, and then I just never replied to him.
Reply now, say hi, see how his response is. Okay.
I did. I said it was Iraq. Yeah. My pour there, which is in this glass, it's not good at all. And I'm definitely using.
I'll be honest with you, Marty. Mine's not the greatest because you had to start to chuckle, and
Look, that's what mine turned out to be. Like,
I shook the glass a bit when you went. How did you do it, Iraq? I'm like, I'd put it out. I'm not in a band. And that's look at that.
It is. It really is. Wait and see how that settles down before I pour some more in it.
It smells a bit like a Cali pale, doesn't it?
It smells better in the glass than it does in the can.
Well, it smells like a Cali pale, I think.
Yeah, it's quite. I think one of the ones that smell like from Cali's, like they were quite a weak smelling drink.
They are, yes.
Like a really laid back drink, isn't it? It's sort of like it smells like a majority of them have been. Like almost like
so
weak.
I'm not moving me little guy, right? And I'm just waiting. It's all attacking his head.
Eh?
Look at the head on me drink and the guy on me shirt.
Uh-huh.
It's actually taken over his head.
It's constantly. Well, mine's actually sinking in this one, so
mine's not, mate. Look, it's getting
yours, is it? You take one of those wheat bees, you're gonna have to wipe it off.
I get the knife.
Aye. Not when Klopp's around. This will settle in a second, and we're gonna have a drink of it for you.
Well, mine might take a little bit longer.
Yes, I'll start pouring on the table now.
Look like you and Mick.
Wrong end.
Right, that's gone for this. But there you go.
Great.
Salt.
That's good.
It looks like when you got to Starbucks and someone always gets the whipped cream
on the top of the coffee. Cheers.
Cheers. Tastes better than it smells.
Yeah, I was about to say very surprising. Thankfully. I think with mosaic drinks, they always have a nice sharp aftertaste.
Yes, they do. I like them.
They hit you, don't they, like really good here, like in the back of your throat, and they're really nice. Yeah, that's a nice drink again. You know what? I know only two in, but I'm so glad because the past 2 weeks have been absolutely fucking garbage drinks.
And to be honest, Marty, in them past 2 weeks, have I really had any say in them?
Yeah, the ones before.
Oh, no, the one that I got from East Coast, they weren't bad drinks. You're thinking about the week before with the
the vegan. I've still got 8 of them on my fridge, on top of the fridge.
I've still got that can from East Coast.
That's on top of my fridge as well. Taxi one.
Yes, we'll have to do just an Instagram.
Yeah.
One like tomorrow night or something.
At some point, aye.
But
when we've got nothing to post, we'll just jump on Instagram with our beer. Activity.
Well, I'll tell you what, mate, that curry I had, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. Mate, you got to get the spice one.
I will. I'm saying to Christine, like probably next week when we've got Ollie's in Emily's footy, like over that side of the water. Now the train different days now. Amelia trains on a Wednesday now still, and only now trains on a Thursday.
Mate, what you want to do is order it online on their website, 10% off.
Do you know where what's it called? Fuck. Oh, I don't know. Never. It's like now where your Ahmed's pizza shop was, as if you got
still is.
It's your cousin, your Ahmed's. If you got up, and then you've got the big roundabout, then you go straight up that one, going towards like as if you're going to Grangetown.
Yes.
You've got like to the left there's a rugby ground. It's got like a big sports complex thing. It is
Ashbrook.
Ashbrook Sports Complex, yeah. That's where Ollie trains now. Like they've got a little, they've got a little 4G cage there, so he plays in the cage. And they've got the clubhouse, but behind it they've got this massive house type pub thing, and we're like, if that's a pub, we're going in for there for a drink.
The Ivy House.
Eh?
Is it the Ivy House?
I don't know what it's called.
The Ivy House is expensive, mate. Made out down went in, we had to remortgage the house.
Is that like next, like literally you've got the clubhouse and it's next building along?
I don't know, mate. So the Ivy House is round that way. It's in Ashbrook. I know.
Oh no, this is in the grounds of the complex. Like,
oh no,
it's literally next door to the clubhouse.
Oh no, I've never been there.
It's like 3-story house type pub looking thing. And from the kid, we're like, is that a pub? It looks posh as out.
That's no good for us, Marty.
I was like, I'm gonna be in though. I'd rather be sitting there with a pint if it's costing us a tenner than sitting out in the sun and it's cold.
I mate, when you get there, 10% discount online, and the
food
is
Spice One again, yeah.
Spice One, absolutely fantastic, mate.
Yeah, I'll give it a go next week. Don't mind a good curry.
Well, the thing is, I like about curry is that I paid 15 quid for it, but that was me lunch the following day as well.
I mean, I never have that problem, mate, because I'm a fat cunt.
Yeah, well, what it is, so I paid that, I got...
Get the 5-courser or the 7?
Yeah, the 5-courser. I got chicken pakora starter. You get 5 of them, big chicken pakora. I got the naga chili curry, peeler with keema rice, garlic naan. You get 3 poppadoms.
Oh.
And then I got chips, and I also got onion bhajis. And then obviously I had 2 pakora, an onion bhaji, the curry and the rice, and a bit half of the naan bread for me dinner next day.
Nice. I'd probably slam it all down then, like, because
I don't think you would have, mate. To be honest with you, the amount that you get, I don't think you would have.
At least
do you share your chips with Christina?
No.
Mate, literally half the plate was chips.
I didn't share food in anyone.
See, Tiz went, are you not gonna have some curry and rice? So I went, add curry and rice out. And I went, well, to be honest, mate, you cannot warm chips up the next day. Just didn't taste right. However, you can warm rice in the curry up. So I have more curry and rice. I have more rice left over the next day.
I think when you get the chips from like the Indians, like they're so good, especially when they're like proper thick cut chips. Like
they are thick cut, and you love them, mate. Do you know why?
What?
The crinkles.
I like any chips, to be honest. Like I'll squat any chips.
I thought it was nice. Definitely recommend it.
Try it next week when I'm over that side.
Talking about food, on Saturday, Darren came out with Davis to watch the boxing. Cheeseman and Courtney and that in the England game. Because you saw the setup, didn't you? The 2 tellies. Oh, I'm not saying in the group chat.
No.
We had the telly, a 42-inch telly on the stand, and then on the wall a 55-inch telly, England game and boxing on.
I didn't see.
So Darren came out for that, and he goes, we'll go and order pizzas and that. Oh, Darren, I'll go anywhere except the fucking Jolly Fryer. And why do you hate the Jolly Fryer, Darren? He's like, didn't think it's that nice. And all right. So we ended up going to the Jolly Fryer, right? Because our Dave said, I thought it was all right when I went. And I was like, I enjoyed it. We're going there, then fucking fantastic, that.
That's a man.
So me and Dave had a 10-inch pizza each and a bit of his kebab meat. Darren got a 12-inch pizza, a full doner kebab. He ate the full doner kebab, a few chips, and then had half the pizza and then took the rest home.
Our fatty just sent us a Snapchat of me more.
He heard kebab, didn't he? He heard kebab, didn't he?
Him and me more in the pub. I was like, tell her she'll be babysitting tomorrow. Wait there. Christina, did I tell you earlier that Christina just signed up for NHSP?
Right.
Did I tell you that Christina just signed up for overtime?
Yes.
I couldn't remember if it was you. I was telling her if it was more, but
Me, I felt like punching your head in at the point.
Well, it's not my fault. Why?
Money goes to money, innit?
It's not like, but like I said, like I was mad, like to think, like I cannot wait for her to do more overtime because she thinks it's all on me to do overtime, but no, it's on her when she's getting paid that amount of money. One night's overtime and like fucking 300.
I just can't wait until I own my own business, mate.
Yeah, that's what we said. That's what was coming from one tonight. Right, mad as
for myself.
Not the man.
That's it. Well, I kind of do work for a man, but it's a franchise, isn't it? But
you are the man.
I'm self-employed.
Isn't it? That's it. So much.
I just buy the route. I just buy the route.
Yeah.
Not a bad fucking thing to pay into to get what you're getting back. And then obviously after a couple of years, I'll be taking on, not you, Marty.
You'll be what?
I'll be taking on, not you, though.
I'd never work for you.
Yeah, fucking get any benefits.
I get benefits back.
Holidays are unpaid because you'll also be self-employed. You'll be a subcontractor.
And have fucking better benefit system in Iraq.
Well, not the benefits is a great wage, mate.
It's not good enough. Not enough.
Hang on a minute. So let's say, for an example, right? Here's one for you. You get paid, let's say, 25 grand a year, but you get 4 weeks holiday pay, right? So that 4 weeks is a month's wage. So 25 grand divided by 12 is £2,080 or something. So after tax, that's, let's say, £1,700 you come out with a month, right? So let's say you get a job and they offer you 35 grand a month, but you get no paid holidays. But you can still take 2 weeks holiday a year, but you don't get paid for it, right? So 35 grand divided by 12 is around about 3 grand a month.
Just shy, yeah.
Right? Tax off, you get, let's say, £2,600 a month. What you got to think is, you wouldn't be bothered about losing that £1,700 because you're gaining 8,000 then over the year.
Mm-hmm.
So you wouldn't be bothered about having the holidays not paid because you've earned more than what you would have done if you had the paid holidays.
Yeah, I get all that. I never disputed that.
So what you're saying is you didn't want to do it because I'm not giving you things, but mate, you're a fucking subcontractor, you're self-employed. It's up to you. That, not me.
I wouldn't take it just because it's you.
That's all right. I was going off for good wages and all. 700 quid a month, 700 quid a week. But if you don't want it, Marty.
We'll rediscuss this when I can drive, right?
I thought that might be the answer.
Monday to Friday.
Well, I might have to put you on a Saturday route.
I'll pick up skivvy shifts from Amazon on the weekend.
Not in the van, I'll be providing you.
Somebody give us shifts on the weekend.
Not in the van, I'll be providing you.
Oh, is that what we said? That's fine. I'll have a car then. I'll do them in the car.
Yeah, on a Friday night, I will be checking the speed on
the miles on the van.
I'll give you 5 miles to get home, and that's it. On the Monday morning, you 5 miles when you drive in. I'll book and check it again.
Get a black box fitted.
Yes. What's that bastard doing? That spice hut.
You probably wouldn't only, you dodgy cunt.
Oh, I was on my way home from work when I went there. Well, I'd half it. You're damn right I would be, mate.
Oh, Ed forgot what you wanted to say about Iraq. Not surprised it was yesterday.
He must be on there.
Like, yeah. What's the thing? Fat Chop's just typing. Pardon me. Good be that as well. Nice be that. It going down really easy as well.
Going down a tree.
She said she will. Good because of sleeping there and all.
Hey?
Tell me more. I said, tell me more. She's babysitting tomorrow. And Mark said she will. Like, good, tell her she'll stay in there as well.
She said they're not.
Literally, they haven't stayed at my mum's. I think might stay at my mum's once this year.
Well, that's once enough.
It's not when they used to stay like every other week. They used to stay every other Friday. This year they stayed once.
But at the end of the day, they're getting to the age though where they want the electronics and on a Friday.
No, they tap them down. My mum's like they love staying at my mum's. They absolutely love staying at
the Xbox.
No, he takes his laptop and his iPad or his laptop.
Your laptop, kid. But now when I was all these age, I had a fucking Apple. I used to get a Casey for my birthday.
Fuck, you say love and hate a Casey. When they got wet, when they got soaking,
Yeah, when the leather come off and it was just grey.
Aye. The blubber used to come out of the ball.
I used to like when some of the thread come up and you used to be able to hold it and then
I hold a lash it.
Swing when you've thrown it out.
When you're a goalkeeper, get up there. That's probably put you in good stead for being lobbing them grenades, was it? Them overarms.
Nah, mate, when you lob a grenade, you just lob it like a normal ball, you do.
Get rid of it.
They say like they don't understand because what you done was you had the grenade pin, you go like that, you go. Because you can hold it for as ever long you can, as long as you don't let the thing flip.
Let the trigger go, yeah.
So you like that. So what you do is you will check the one hand for the pin, for the grenade. The reason being, people used to go like that, fling the pin, and then get down. They've got the grenade in the hand still. So you grenade, pin, and then just chuck it.
Make sure you've got which one.
But you see, they used to kind of like people going like, hang on, you know, like no, you didn't throw it like that. You didn't get any distance. You need to give it a good launch.
Yeah, definitely.
I fucking unbelievable, like.
Shit. I love stuff like me. Like, and I've said before, but I love when you tell us like stories about when you've been on tours. I love it, me. It used to come from like me great uncle. I'd be like from being a kid, from being serving, and like the war was like he just used to tell stories all the time, and I used to just sit fascinated like before the stories. And then when he passed away, like I said for years before passing away, like when you die, can I have all your war medals, like all your medals you got? He's like, aye. And then he died, and some fucker else took them in the family. I was fucking saving, like, and everybody on like our side of the family knew that I was going to get them all these medals. Somebody else took them. I'm not support that person since.
Some of the best one, like I remember when we were in Ireland and fucking
the vicar. The vicar's one.
The vicar. I'll tell a different story to the vicar one. I was on satellite duty, and what that is I didn't really want to give it away because it's like tactics. But you have like one team walking on the road, and then you have two teams in the fields, like going up and down because they keep an eye out further. Right, you never wanted to be on the satellite team because you got to walk out the fucking hills.
I remember you telling me the story
about the guy in the mud.
Yeah, carry on. Tell it all.
So anyway, we get this fence, and I'm wearing this thing. It's called the fucking walrus or something. It was. I can't remember the name, and it's just like this little packet you wear on the front because everything you in Ireland used to have they called ECM, electronic countermeasures. So like the tube, the smelter, this thing on the front. And basically what it does is when you want along for the bomb now for a mobile phone, it will block the signals. So anything in your radius, it wouldn't go off. So anyway, everyone's got a bit, the tube and smelter were fucking heavy as fuck, right? And this little thing on the front was fucking piss easy, and I had that, right? Because I was but being that, you were the front man. So if you're going to, someone's going to get shot, it's going to be you. But you took the chance for a little bit of kit, right? Then we get this fence, and like I jump out, and like it's about 4 foot the jump, and like on top of this fence, like, and you got to just jump from the fence, so it's like a standing jump. And one leg lands out, and the other one goes into the mud. I pull it out, it's underneath full of mud, and I'm like, watch that, lads, it's brutal. And next guy comes on, he's standing on the fence and he's rocking back and forth, and the fence just gives in and just breaks in the mud. Well, we're all fucking burst out laughing, and like literally, I think the whole of South Armagh could hear us laughing. And we're pulling this guy out of the mud, pissing ourselves. We got the sergeant on the radio. The fucking ears laughing at up there. Mate, we're going to go good bollock in a fucking couple of laps at Besbrook Mill when we got back for that one. But mate, literally, when we got back to camp, because when we got back and we're getting picked up by the helicopter, it was only at that point that everyone else, when we got on the helicopter on the Chinook, it was only at that point everyone else saw the guy and they all sort of burst out laughing on. But the sergeant didn't. And then he come to us about a week later and goes, I was fucking dying to burst out laughing, but after I went on out of the radio, I had to punish you. Because everyone like ops and that can hear it over the radio. Yeah. So he goes, I was fucking dying to laugh, but literally the guy's like, and I was like, ah! And that was the first one ever, so I'm dragging him. Someone else like ran through, jumped over, and he's dragging him out with this. He's got this fucking 20 kilogram worth of kid on his back. I was fucking creased. The guy who was in charge of us, our Lance Corporal Todd the Cod, fucking had knee control, like. Aye, but that was a good story. That was a good time. Who's that?
He walked outside and gave like 4 thumbs up and then got at the door and just stared at us. And then I looked and he went,
he's a weirdo, you were kid.
He's class, man. He loves it.
Aye, so that was that. I like telling that story. No one got hurt. Us later when we were running around the camp, full kit on for fucking an hour. After doing like 20 miles over them fucking hills.
God, mad that. I love it, mate. I love it, like anything to do, like any military story. I like to hear, mate.
Surprised you never listened, Marty.
I am. Are you seeing this as a trick because you already know? Like,
no.
I'm sure we had this conversation before, you know.
No, I thought Marty had to notice a year, man.
I signed up for the Air Force before, like when I was coming out of school.
But you were gear.
No. And Christina stopped us from going in.
Did you? What a bitch.
I just turned upstairs. I was waiting for you to say that. But no, it's true story. That's why, like, I never, and in the last year, last year's school, I paid like no attention. I just wanted an easier for. I'm going the Air Force. I didn't have to care. Like, I'll just do whatever I want to do in there.
No, she stops all your dreams, Marty.
She's the dream killer, is what she is.
You know what? I'm fucking believing that. Boogie man. You need to get John Wick.
Where dreams got to die. Well, yeah. So when I was like, I had me testing booked and stuff to do, and I was the Christina was there, so I just never went in.
That's Marty, you'd have had a fucking time of your life.
And I've been loaded now, absolutely loaded. Knee kids, knee responsibility, knee wife.
I know. Then you would have met me at New Work, and our work, and then we would have been fucking on the piss every weekend.
I'm the best thing that happened. You didn't have to put the lottery on anymore.
Look, Christina, I've seen the fucking picture of Marty with the Mohawk giving it the big gun sign.
I was ripped then. I was carrying 100 kilos sofa up 3 flights of stairs for daily job fun.
Marty, them days, you know what I mean? But that was the peak of your marriage, of your relationship. Unbelievable, Jeff. But when West Brom, Birmingham, West Brom plays on the angle about 30 yards out, gives it a good smack. Goalkeeper makes it absolutely tremendous save. Over the bar. And I think Birmingham were trying to mug people off because they're wearing a kit that looks like Brazil. And Birmingham is definitely not Brazil.
It's a Wish's version of Brazil, isn't it?
Not maybe the current one.
So this is the double Big Mac I've just got.
I don't know if rate it, mate.
I've never had it before, but it looks absolutely gosh, like literally anywhere online. My burger is all. I'm gonna have to dissect it and build it back together as normal.
Do you know what I didn't like the double Big Mac is? It's basically probably less than the double quarter pounder still, because the fucking patties are fucking tiny.
I've got 1 slice of cheese between 4 burgers.
No way.
No, I'm not lying. I'm not lying. Look, this. Well, I'll show you. That's the. On this bit of it, you see the cheese there?
Yeah.
only slice of cheese. Plain burger, gherkins. Plain burger, top it at the bun. one slice of cheese for this full burger.
In the advert it shows about 4 slices.
No, they're daft cunts. 4 slices, my arse.
Right, I want to see what they put on to what reality is.
Fuck me. I've got 1 slice of cheese between 4 burgers. I should have just got 4 normal cheeseburgers. I would have had a better burger.
Mate. You know what? You know what, mate? It only comes with 1 slice of cheese. The bottom is absolutely ripped the arse.
Like, this is it. This is the burger. Right there, because I want to put this. So you can see that is it.
Mate, now that's what you want.
Yeah. Double quarter pounder all day.
Double quarter pounder with cheese all day, every day.
Mm-hmm.
Or, mate, what you want to do is when we're in Vegas, we'll go to the Heart Attack Grill. You need to start eating there because if you're over £350, you eat for free.
I mean, I'm miles off, but I can put that weight on.
Just for the trip. You go there every night. Over there, mate, right, at the Heart Attack Grill, the patties are £0.50. So I got a double thing. I was getting like £0.50, like a double, like a quarter pound, and it was like £1 of meat, mate, and I was in clip. How people got in there and eat like the sixer is beyond me.
No. Unbelievable, that man. No, I wouldn't even get it because I was getting
beef.
I wouldn't get it because I wouldn't want to be lashed all hour.
Fucking some lass got lashed and a fucking leg buckled. She fucking was loving it, mate. I think it was fucking, she was dripping. Aye. We've already dismissed you, still not coming to Vegas. I reckon.
Oh no, you reckon?
Aye. Mate, I'd be shocked if you turn up to the airport on that morning.
Just have to see what money situation's like at the time.
Yeah, I'll tell you what to do.
And but it's easy said than done, though. Like,
what's the £50 a month?
How?
It
just is.
How about you just don't have a takeaway one Friday and that's £50?
It's like Ted Lasso. Football is life. Takeaway is life. Have you not seen? You've not watched season 2, have you?
I haven't.
They're all on there now. And I tell you, I called it from season 1. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but Nate the Great is a cunt.
As I said, mate, I'm watching American Dad at the moment. Mm-hmm. Once that's done, I'll get on Ted.
Nate the Great is a bastard.
All right, Marty, didn't worry. But you didn't like people just because somebody looked at you the other day.
I didn't like him.
One of the nicest blokes you'll ever meet.
So he's a dickhead.
So when we went to York Racing, we're in that really good stand and everything at the parade ring and that. We paid £20 for a ticket, which was worth £100. He sorted all that out.
Never do me.
I know that, but you're saying he's a bit of a cunt. Would a cunt do that? No, he wouldn't.
Yeah. For his manners.
Well, if you got an arm, you'd be his mate.
I never want to be.
You'd like him, Lowry.
I never want to be his mate. He looked at us as if I was a piece of shit.
Well, you are.
And I wanted the bottom and I couldn't.
You're not a piece of shit, Marty. I don't know what you're worried about.
No, but I wanted the bottom and I couldn't. If it was on a normal night out, I'd have bopped him.
Why?
Because he looked at us like I was garbage.
Well, he didn't. That's the thing. That only you think that.
No, he did. He did. Obviously you never seen the looks he was giving me. You on the other side of the table where he was. So you never looked at him looking at me.
Marty, I think you're just fucking Mac Mounts. Do you know what it is with you, Marty? You're a fucking idiot. You know what? I wish I looked at you the first time, man. And it wouldn't even be, I'd be enjoying me Friday.
Liar. If you didn't get on with me when you come to my team, it'd have been the worst thing ever. Who would you have had? Cass.
Mate, you might have like I fucking talk to people at work.
You talk to me, you'd talk to anybody.
I talk to Mick. Right in the deal, we had a decent team. We had the Vulture.
We bought the Vulture in our circle when he joined our team.
Aye, but let's say if we didn't like each other, you'd be on team Mark, your team Steve, would be me.
there's no in between.
So it'd be me against all years.
That is true.
Well, to be honest, I didn't give a shit about other people at work. Kyle would have been on my team because he's ex-forces as well. Me and the big man.
I think Kyle would have been on my team because he was in my training group.
I know, but we both been to war, mate, so...
I've been to work every fucking day.
Yeah, that trumps fucking training group.
I don't know. I got to that same place every year. That's like war.
So when I'm like, oh, Kyle, dude, I got the Basric and all the PX in there. Oh, Kyle, remember in our training group when we sat on the same chair? Hey.
Like, Kyle, remember when I squatted at the Christmas party and you were buzzing?
Aye, but Marty, that's paper talk because he tried to swat someone else and fucking died.
He died.
And you still owe us a $5 for it?
I didn't know you were a $5 for that. There's the worker. Aina clears for tomorrow.
Ironing?
Aye,
No.
This is at work tomorrow.
And I've heard the whole of the podcast has heard Christina's at work tomorrow. Mate, does she ever work?
I mean, when she can, she doesn't really do much work. But...
Yeah, fucking top part of shite, yeah. They both more work than years together. Me?
Both of yous.
Get out of it. You fucking deliver £1 a fucking week.
Why I?
I know.
You wouldn't have to do my way at work.
Hey, Christina. You've seen what I've seen, proper bloodbaths. I'll have to do
Wait, you seen what I've seen, proper bloodbaths? You couldn't last a day where we work now.
And I've Christina, what we're talking about is our first real job. Mine was the army. It was a midwife a year ago. That was her first real job, wasn't it?
No, she worked at Debenhams for about 12 years. Worked at Debenhams for years.
First real job.
August and Debenhams she worked at.
Where was she in Debenhams?
In anyways, I worked at the stadium as well.
You did that on the knockoff, on the bloody. I didn't care. You did it on the bloody under the table. She did silver serving at the stadium.
You weren't on the makeup. I guess you weren't on the makeup counter in Debenhams.
She was in I don't know, Oasis, I think it was called. Some sort of concession. Anyway, she was at when she was working at the stadium. She did the serving one, obviously doing silver serving, and she served Quinny and like give Quinny and Phillips the food. Quinny and clean the food. Hadn't a clue who they were.
You should have fucking idiot.
Hadn't a clue who they were, and she was like, our mates were got like, I was going, do you know you just served like there? She's like, no, no idea. Like the chairman and the manager of the football team, no idea. Totally oblivious.
He possibly fringe.
Totally oblivious to who it was. Mad.
I worked at Debenhams Oasis bar. Never heard of it.
Oasis is like an old lady, like for like it is for all the clothes. Women. Oasis was definitely for oldies.
Would Christina wear the gear?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just lying.
Check the weather stuff.
Oh god, fucking suit, woman's suit.
It was. She went full. I forgot Amy. Full Santiago. Suit
You know
jacket
what it
and
was? She went in there and she went for the interview and they looked at her and they saw the fringe and went, oh, that's great news. We've got an 80s fashion line called Oasis. You'll fit right in. Power suit with the big shoulder pads.
If you look, are you looking for your Reeboks?
He's sickle.
Look. See that? I'll stand there. Come here. Here.
He's got a Scream, you donut.
No, because we had there wasn't any Reaper costumes in, so we had to buy the Scream costume so you get the claw for his Reaper.
He's not got the mask off.
Eh?
He's just going to take the mask off.
Aye. But we had to buy the
He
Scream
looks
costume.
better.
Eh?
He looks better.
What with mask on? What are you thinking? I've got
Well, you
yours
think
left
about
yet,
come
man.
through the screen and get us?
Eh?
Yeah.
What you say?
Well, you think it's going to come through the screen and get us?
What he's doing? He's got the gloves, did he? He's buzzing with the gloves.
Jesus, he getting out the back of your car, did he?
Eh?
The gloves, get them out the back of your car. Get your DNA on them, son.
I didn't have a vector.
Right, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm good. I finished that one about 20 minutes ago.
So did I. I'm waiting.
I was waiting for you.
Christina coming in with a fucking shitty Oasis chat. The only Oasis I like is the drink and the fucking band.
It's only Oasis that you need, you know.
The only two are not, to be honest, as well.
No, it really is. So this one here, 4.7%. Squiggle. Hazy
I'll be honest with you, I didn't get it because of the pecan. I got it because it was Siren.
Yeah. Cool. We'll give it
If
a
you
can. I think the
we'll
can.
get from us to get from Siren. Use code BEARDBROS10. Get yourself 10%.
Bros 10 all the time on Siren. I think the can is pretty basic.
It looks alright because
it looks a bit like graffiti, doesn't it?
lines.
Looks a bit crazy, big graffiti.
Well, squiggle and squiggly lines. I get that. I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10 for the can.
I'd give it a 7, me. No major.
So we're going 7.5 because I like it with the black.
I think the black is, the black's better than That's cool.
Right. Let's just crack this bad boy open.
I love a good crack of a can.
Oh, it smells nice. It smells better than the last one. I think it smells better than the first one.
It smells like hazy.
So this is a soft and juicy hazy pale ale. Is a beer to put a smile on your face. A good help of oats contributed to a smooth body, while Idaho 7 Citra Mosaic hops combined for beautiful mango, grapefruit, and stone fruit flavor. So it's got mosaic in again. Let's get cracking with that.
It smells even better in the glass than it does in the can. Not as strong in the glass.
Oh, look at these, Christina. Oasis Christina.
What about the mask or something? I don't know.
Oh, it smells lovely out of the can.
Yeah. Smells really good out of the can.
Pour's good. Got a good little head on it.
Mine's disappeared, God. All I can eat them is talking about the Reaper, like the Grim Reaper, and I was like, I'll just get my face painted. I'm like thinking, you never see the Reaper's face, like you don't see it.
No, I think the Reaper's a skeleton in it.
Nice skeleton, nice skeleton.
There's no skeleton arm on it.
Yeah, it's a skeleton, like you don't, but you never see, like you never see his face, like it's just like black, isn't it?
Aye, like shadowed.
Yeah, like you don't see it, like his face, you don't see it at all. It's just like
what you need to do is get him like a black ones, like
a morph suit.
Green man morph suit. Get a black
morph suit, yeah, that's it.
And have the thing come out and it's a black thing, so you can see.
I'll just put his underarm on him and just pull out his head.
And then cut the sleeves off.
Aye. Pull it.
so
pull
then
his
you can put
underarm
like
off,
the
aye.
skeleton gloves on. We're full of fucking ideas, us two.
I'm gonna wear the same thing for the wrestling. Put it on.
Are you wearing a fancy dress for the wrestling?
No, but I was gonna put Ollie's on, like just the cloak and kind of the Reaper.
You think that'd fit you?
Well, I might buy one.
I was gonna fucking say you were fucking wishing there, aren't you?
I'll just put out my top. That's it. Just be sure. I'll wear like a poncho.
Mate, I might just lend a leather fucking waistcoat thing and go as Bobby Elvis out of fucking
Bobby
Sons of
Elvis.
Anarchy.
You reckon we could go? Do you reckon we should go as
Oh, you said you can't get dressed up.
a duo?
Harry and Marv.
Harry Marv, yeah. That's great. I'm sure Christina's called us a freak.
You are a freak.
I hate that word.
Just about a new watch. What's Chiz on about?
Don't know. We're gonna have a drink.
Aye. Cheers.
Cheers. I anticipate.
Oh, very creamy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's weird. On the initial taste, it's not as good as them last two, but it's weird. It's a weird taste.
It's very creamy.
Struggling to think what it would what I could describe it as.
It's smooth.
It's smooth. Yeah,
Taste.
it's really smooth, but
I like it.
I don't know. It feels like a neutral drink.
It's weird.
Yeah, it really is. It be to put a smile on your face. I think reaching there, Simon. Well, it says a good helping of oats contributes to a smooth body. That is 100% true. I don't know. It's a bizarre drink, that one. Like,
it is a bit weird. I like the creamy aftertaste.
if I wanted a drink, just like a bland neutral drink to wash something down with,
Yeah.
this will be it. If I wanted a nothing drink.
You're reading what you're saying because the initial taste isn't good. It's like it hasn't really got a taste. It's just got a creamy aftertaste. But like when you first drink it, it's like it doesn't really put any flavors or anything in your mouth. And with it compared to the hop, because it's got mosaic in as well, I would pick this one over this one every time. So
Ollie's burger.
let's guess the Halloween costume. So Ollie's gone as the Grim Reaper. Amelia's gone as Wednesday out of the Addams Family, or Morticia.
I could give you a million guesses and you would never guess Amelia's. It's not Halloween themed.
What's wrong with kids these days?
Supposedly Halloween doesn't have to be a scary costume now.
Mate, I hope you're getting them turnips.
Knocky fucking bashing at the end of the night. That's what I used to love.
Knocky bashing.
Knocky kicking eye. They'll never understand the struggles of carrying a turnip out all night.
Turnip, mate. Do you know? You don't know the struggles of carving a
turnip. Carving a turnip was fucking brutal.
Like people like get the pumpkins and make these designs and that in it. And then our fucking we struggle to get a fucking scary.
You literally had two eyes and a mouth.
Two triangle eyes because the night would cut in like that.
On a turnip, that was it. 2 eyes and a mouth, so you can see the candle. That was it.
Aye.
Tea leaf fucking pound shop candle.
And then the turnip got put in a bag for your Sunday dinner.
No, we used to boot them all out. We never kept them.
No, I mean like this turnip that was scooped out was put in a bag for Sunday dinner. Kids just don't understand these days, do they?
No.
But when they get a turnip, that was the dream back in the day.
A turnip in a black bin bag was your Halloween get up.
Aye, black bin bag. Some coal that was sucked out of the fire, put on your face to make black.
And then literally like the pound cheapest mask in the world, and that was your Halloween get up. Trying to fucking drop off.
At the end of that, you used to rip it off, crunch it.
Put the cut on the fire and all.
Aye. Look, mate, kids have got no idea how hard it was. Christina's gone as a witch.
Hey,
Is Christina gone as a witch?
gone. She is a witch. Amelia. You obviously. You're definitely not a pussycat. Pussycats are loving.
Yours isn't.
Hmm?
Yours isn't.
Aye, mine isn't actually. Mine's a little bitch.
That's after its ma.
Aye. Our cat's fucking brutal.
So what's Amelia gone as?
Alvin the chipmunk.
Alvin Chipmunk.
Her and her two mates are on the chipmunks.
Are they fucking goons?
Yeah, they really are. Because like I said, now Halloween doesn't have to be spooky scary, so
I remember when I went to East Coast for Halloween, Davy Boy went as fucking, it was an eyeball.
eyeball.
An eyeball, right? And then he had a top on, he had like
Veins.
Like,
Aye.
you know, when you pull the eyeball out, it's got all the
nerve.
red
The nerve.
veins and all that. I was that, and Stu D went as fucking, is it Mike Myers who wears the fucking,
The hockey mask.
no, not the hockey mask, the white mask.
Yeah, what was the hockey mask?
Or was that Jason?
Oh, Jason wears the hockey mask.
I think
Jason wears the hockey mask, and Mike Myers just wears this full white face mask thing.
I went as Michael Myers, mate. He looked fucking terrifying. And Stu's missus went as fucking, you know, and what's it called? The Exorcist, the original one.
The last from The Exorcist.
Aye.
Oh.
Yeah, it was absolutely fucking something scary going on at Halloween.
Me mate Big Nate, like him and his missus gone full out on Halloween. Like, I don't know if you've ever met Big Nate, but
no.
he can he plays now he's a sports rehab scientist or something. He went to uni and stuff. He works for Leeds. He actually works for Leeds Football Club. Now the past 2 years he's travelled he's been pre-season with him in Morocco or wherever they've been, all over the world he goes with him. Pardon me, but he's a sports scientist now, and him and his missus gone full on Halloween. Before this, he used to play volleyball, actual volleyball. And he used to play for England and Sunderland Uni and stuff. And he's the smallest on his team at 6'5".
Jesus Christ!
Smallest on his team. It's absolutely ridiculous.
I remember a few years ago, Al went as Venom.
Venom,
mate. He looked pretty good as Venom as well.
I'll have to. I was talking to Christina early on and said I need to watch the first Venom. I've never seen it fully through.
Class of first Venom. I'm a bit like you back on my home planet. Bit of a loser.
But we'd have to have a look. If we want to go on for Halloween, we'd have to try and sort something out sooner rather than later.
What's she saying, naughty?
Do you understand? If I want to go on Halloween, I'll go on Halloween. But I will have to have a look. Beetlejuice.
One of your favourite movies, Beetlejuice.
One of yours? It's one of Fatty's favourite movies, not Beetlejuice.
Love Beetlejuice, me. Beetlegeist.
I've seen once or twice. It's all right.
You're a fucking idiot, yeah, Marty.
Why? I've seen it. I've said it's all right.
All right. Favourite movies is Beetlejuice and Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters is class.
You can go as Slimer.
Slimer. You can as the Puff Man.
You're the Puff Man.
You're the Puff Man. Must be gone for a piss. Are you going for a piss? Must be. Again, this seems to be Steve's standard protocol. So while Steve is having a piss, as we always do, we'll have a little plug now. So obviously you are watching us now on YouTube. Thank you very much. If you're listening in, then we are available, like I said, through our Instagram, Spotify, Apple, Android, Amazon, every major download streaming platform for Android, because they are cunts. So we always say fuck Android. They just didn't like us for some reason. But yeah, every major download streaming platform we're on. We are still running the competition on YouTube, closing on every week on that 100 subscribers that we do need. So once we get that, we will be doing a giveaway. So again, if you do listen, go to our our Instagram, click on our LinkedIn page, you'll see us on YouTube on there. And then obviously go through, drop us a like on YouTube. It takes 30 seconds max. Is the Puffman coming back?
Mate, I've been thinking, here is out. Well, go is Dick Dastardly and Muttley. You can be Dick Dastardly because of your dark hair, and I'll be Muttley.
That's why I like Dick Dastardly. What is cool. I used to love Wacky Races, me. Absolutely fantastic.
Also, Catch the Pigeon.
Catch a Pigeon, eye. It was like a show in a show.
Now.
Fantastic, wasn't it? It was like a show in a show.
Yeah, that's it. Dick Dastardly and Muttley will go as.
There was like 12, wasn't there? 12. There was a few of them. And I was watching the chase a couple of weeks ago, and they said, some person got the question man, and then they brought it back and said, "Oh, to the chaser, can you name like all the wacky races?" And she went through them like bosh. I was like, that is absolutely some going.
I remember Dick Dastardly, Muttley, penalty pit stop.
Be perfect.
There was the Something Street Gang.
Aye, the little geezers.
The little midget geezers.
Yeah.
You had two bears, looked like Yogi Bear, but weren't Yogi Bear.
Is that the one that had the dragon in top of it? Oh no, they were called the Clubber Brothers, weren't they?
Aye, the Clubber Brothers, aye.
Yeah, and then you had the one that had like the dragon on top of the car.
2 seconds.
All wacky races. It's like when there they are, look at them all. The professor, the side. Oh my god, they're fun. Looking at them, Sergeant, whatever he's called.
The Mean Machine, Dick Dastardly and Muttley. The Bouldermobile, Rock Slag and Gravel Slag. The Creepy Cooper, Big Gruesome and Little Gruesome.
Who was the Mafia one? What was the Mafia one called?
I'll get it. The Converter Car, Professional Pat Pending. The Crimson Hair Baler, Red Max. The Compact Pussycat, Penalty Pit Stop. The Army Surplus Special, Private Meekly and Sergeant Blast. The Bulletproof Brom, the Anthill Mob.
That's it. I bet you're looking at the next one. Who's the bear and the redneck?
The Arkansas Chugabug.
That's Pete Perfect, isn't it?
Nah, the Turbo Terrific and the Buzzwagon.
The Buzzwagon and then Dick Dastardly and Muttley.
Mate, I love.
We couldn't even do the first two.
When Wacky Races came on.
We couldn't even do the first two. Oh, it was fun. I love the Wacky Races. What a program. Love it.
Like when we were younger, you used to have Wacky Races and then fucking what's it called? Fucking the Roadrunner.
Aye, Wile E. Coyote.
Bugs Bunny. Tom and Jerry.
Like, I swear to God, like cartoons as a kid was so much better than what they are now, man. I mean, probably because they could get away with a lot more back then.
They could, but do you know what was fucking? It was class. It was class back in the day. The cartoons.
It really was.
Fucking what's called Flintstones.
The Flintstones, the Jetsons. Can you remember the Jetsons?
Meet George Jetson.
The Jetsons were sick. Aye.
Boy, Elroy.
Oh my god, the Jetsons were fantastic.
Like even what's it called? I've just fucking said the name. The Flintstones from Bedrock. You know what I mean?
The town of Bedrock. They're the modern Stone Age family.
I don't forget the Simpsons when they done it at the beginning. Homer Simpson, and he's about to hit a chestnut tree and goes, and he flies out the windscreen.
Like the Flintstones, even the Flintstone movie was good. Like,
it was horrible.
It was like fun of making that into a movie was good. That's what I mean.
It was good.
It was fucking Slate Rock.
Barney Rubble.
The only time Barney Rubble should ever use is on the double playing pool. On the Barney Rubble.
It's also a sex act, isn't it? Oh man, I'll tell you off there.
You've probably gone through it, have you? Been a bit ropey.
No, ropey about this, mate.
Right.
But mate, the cartoons back in the day were, as I said, I'll always say this, and my favourite ever cartoon character, you know who it is. I went, mate. I've told you many a
Your
time.
favourite cartoon character? Well, give us a clue.
He never wins. And he's probably got a fucking open account with Acme.
With who?
Acme.
Acme?
Mate, when I tell you, you know what I mean. Not Acme, ACME. Wile E. Coyote.
Oh.
He's from Acme, innit?
Yeah, when you said he never wins, I thought Wile E. Coyote, but I thought, and he said, then the Acme, what the fuck is Acme?
Everything he buys a rock. It's everything he buys is from Acme.
Oh, I never noticed that. I didn't know.
Absolutely got a fucking.
My favorite Looney Tune is Taz.
I know you've said that. He's no Wile E. Coyote.
That's why I got That's why I got the Space Jam jersey with Taz on the back.
I'm surprised Christine never got the bunny woman.
I would never let Christina get the Space Jam jersey. I mean, if she was, she would never wear the same.
The LeBron one.
She would never wear it at the same time as I wore mine. I hate people that wear matching stuff.
That's true. Yeah, do you about the basketball player Kyrie Irving?
No.
So in New York, to go to a New York Rangers game, a Knicks game, a Brooklyn Nets game, anything over 50,000, you need to be double jabbed. Even a player, you need to be double jabbed, and he's refused.
I think we had this conversation a few weeks ago. Actually, I think
no, he's literally the season starting, and they said, and he's come out on Instagram and said, "Look, I'm not going to get double jabbed just to be peer pressured into it." He goes, "I believe I don't want it and I don't need it." And then you got people coming out like Joy Taylor came out and said, "Yeah, he's afraid of button," and then she started going. I thought to myself, "You know what, Joy? You're just a part of the media that want everyone to be double jabbed. This is the man's decision, and you're fucking sitting there ridiculing about his decision.
That's it.
If he doesn't want to get the jab, then it's his decision not to get a jab." And I love it when they're like, well, if he doesn't get the jab, he could bring a COVID in to anywhere where people's well, why do you care? You've got the jab. You can still carry the jab.
So can you people that had the jab still carry it?
You can still carry the COVID. You can still get COVID.
Ridiculous, man.
Fucking ridiculous.
Oh.
Steve Bruce, now the Saudis have arrived.
Yeah, I seen the earlier on that that actress that died. Reese died. No, it was with a knife.
Hey, you bastard. What was that about? You turned into a Mick for a moment.
I loved it. I tell Christina in the car early on, but you like obviously you clicked straight away. Where Christina was a slow burner, and she was like, "Reece, she got how did it die?" I was like, she went, "What's that sound?" I was like, "I've got no idea." And they were like, "How did it die?" I was like, "I don't know, to be honest." She went, "Reece." The only actress I can think of is Reese Witherspoon. I was like, no, it was actually with a knife. And I was buckled. I was crying in the car.
She did not get it.
No, she got it. But I was crying, mate. But it was a funny joke.
Oh, Darren whipped the beauty out without Imogen last week, and I'm not on this one for years, and I forgot all about it. And he whipped it out, and I was fucking dying.
Mm-hmm.
And Imogen, what did the cannibal do after he dumped his girlfriend? She's like, I didn't know that. He's like, I wiped his ass.
Oh no.
What did the cannibal have to do after he dumped his girlfriend, wiped his ass?
I love that. I also got like that jokes are the best jokes in the world. And when
That's a Tubby Brown joke, that one, mate.
I'll talk about my joke, but when you hear jokes like, and it's like it catches it, also got it catches you pickle in it, and you love it for, and you remember forever.
I'll forget that Reese Witherspoon one pretty early. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you.
I don't know. Like I've knocked out on every occasion I've had to do, being a baller.
How many people you told?
Eh?
How many people you told?
A few.
Mate, I heard one, right? Man goes to the doctors, and the doctor goes, "What's wrong?" He goes, "Well, it hurts when I touch my elbow, touch my knee, and touch my chest." He goes, "I know what you got, a broken finger." You love that one, Marty. I knew you'd like it.
It was good. It was a good joke. I just love jokes. Like, obviously, I'm a jokey person. I'm a laughy person. And I laugh at pretty much anything. And
that's a shock. I thought you were a miserable cunt.
Miserable
over there.
Eh?
Your name was Les. You said name would be miserable or whatever it's called.
Nah. I like it. I just laugh at everything, me.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, do you know in Hollywood and that and in things, you always get a lasso like or a bloke and they become like the thing in Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
Like Jennifer Lawrence was for a while. Ryan Gosling was for a while. And obviously you get people like DiCaprio and Pitt who fucking have longevity. But the one I'm seeing lately, which is like, is that Jodie Cromer? The Scouts lass.
I'm shouting names. I need to see people.
Have you seen Free Guy?
No.
Well, when you watch Free Guy, she's the main woman in it. But I've just seen an advert there for, do you know the one, Matt Damon and Adam Driver where they joust, the last fight. She's fucking in that. Come on now, like she's fucking in everything at the moment.
I watched the Guilty on Netflix after you said, but we spoke about it and I watched it. It was decent.
Enjoy it.
I finished it off. I finished it.
Good, isn't it? I mean, I wish I could speak to customers like that on the phone.
No, I wish we could get it like that. Like, it was a mega twist.
You've got a sprained knee. No, fuck off and didn't ring back because you'll get back to me.
big twist. One of those big twists at the end. I never seen that coming.
Well, mate, if you've watched that, there's another movie on there. It was made in 2013 with Halle Berry and it called The Call.
I was trying to think what it was. I couldn't remember what it was called.
Watch that as well. That's pretty good as well.
I'll give it a watch.
It's a bit more than just Halle Berry. But yeah, have you watched the first episode of The Sopranos?
Yeah.
Do you know Michael?
Mm-hmm.
He's in it. The cousin.
The crazy one. Which one's the crazy one?
In Sopranos.
Like off his, like not crazy as in like mental, but like over the top. Well,
Michael's Tony's nephew.
I said I only watched the first episode, so I've seen like the cast, but I just can't really.
Well, the main ones you got Vito, Pussy, Michael, and fucking what's he called with the wings? Can't remember his name, but he's my favourite character. I had his name in my head, and I just dropped out when I was telling everyone else's. Oh, fucking hell, I've got the wings. Yo, D. can't think of his name. But he's my favourite character. But Michael's in it. He's like just plays a car driver or something. It's quite good. Like the car. Watch that if you enjoyed The Guilty, watch the car. That's quite good.
I'll give it a watch. Probably not tonight because we'll not have enough time tonight.
Jumping on FIFA, are we?
Aye, we haven't been on for a while.
No, not the four of us.
No.
Parley Walnuts.
Parley Walnuts.
He is my favourite character in The Sopranos. But we'll jump on. Should be good.
Probably might be the last week we'll play 21. Well, depending when you get 22.
When I get my PlayStation 5.
When you get that.
But you can just jump on your one. I think
No.
You jump on and start the pro clubs. You're Darren and Cass.
I'd rather start on a good spree.
Well, no, because it'll be like last time. Can you remember? Like literally on pro clubs, I only got in January or something, didn't I?
Christmas, wasn't it? Just after Christmas. Anything special?
Aye. And I'm better than all of you.
It's easier when it's on a plate for you, innit? So it does like to see it.
Oh, God. That overhead volley was on a plate.
On a plate from the corner.
But no, I only had to overhead volley because it was behind us. Mid.
What a game.
Plums is always on a plate.
Always. Plums
does either long distance or on a plate for Daz.
He doesn't even score that many long distance. Like he tacks them like from 50 yards out.
Winds me right up.
When we're getting beat 2-1 in the 80th minute.
Aye. He ain't even getting beat 2-1 Daz from fucking 50 yards and fucking doesn't even drop. Just carries on going upwards.
It's met fucking Zazzles up there and everything.
I'm pretty sure a couple of Darren shots are orbiting Earth.
Oh, definitely. Like, fucking realize that they're trying to get a photo of Earth from the space station, but Daz's fucking football was in the way. They know.
Have you ever seen Star Wars?
Nah.
You know the character Chewbacca, didn't you?
Yeah.
I saw it the other day on. Do you know your mum was so fat jokes? So when your mum was so fat, if she was in Star Wars, her name would be Chew Snacker.
I had a couple of I seen a video, I think might be in TikTok. There's somebody like arguing with Siri about your mama jokes, and Siri just owned this person with your mama jokes. It was some of them were class, but I can't remember them now. But they were funny.
One of the best ones is your mum is so fat. Thanos had to click twice.
Yeah, that's a good joke. That's a really good joke. We'll finish that one, then someone do this cornflake one.
Hey, done. And then last but not least,
with overall, if you need to give an overall, Simons.
I'm going to give a 7.5, so it's agreed on the 7.5.
Mm-hmm.
Paul was about 8 because it went flat. Actually, 7 because it went flattish mine. Taste, I'll give it a 6.
I'm going to give it a bang average 5. It was a neutral drink.
So we'll go 5.5. And as I said, price, I'm going to go 9 out of 10 for all the price costs £3. So altogether, let's say at 5.5, 7.5, 7 and 9. Should we go 7.5 out of 10? Well, we'll work it out. So 5.5, 7.5, that is 13, 20, 29 divided by.
Yeah, but I
7.5.
I wouldn't give this a 9 for the price though. Like,
What was you for the price?
It was a. What percentage was it again?
This is the one you got for free.
Didn't care if it was free or not. 4.7%. 4.7%. It
right,
was
so we're going 7 on the price. And you agree with a 7?
I'd give it a 7, yeah. I would give it a 7.
So 7. So knock 2 off that. So it's a 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
All of that just to get a half a percentage knocked off it. Well done, Marty.
If it's got to be done, it's got to be done.
You're a fucking idiot. Right. And now we're on to the creme de la month, as Del would say.
This is the one that we've been looking forward to because the last 7 movies we had was fantastic. So,
before we get on that, I always come on people you may know: Ronnie Thatcher, mutual friends Martin Robson.
Aye. They all after we did the commentary, they all added like every one of them.
Do you know what who added me and
Mr. Chaos, Samoan.
Samoan? Aye.
The next day he added me.
Aye. Good bloke he is.
He loves it. Him and that young kid, Chris somebody I think it was called.
Aye.
Aye, the one that tells about Chaos and the other one.
Aye.
Aye, but they both added me the next day, and then literally ever since they've all been adding us.
Well, Thatcher added you because you mentioned on his thing, didn't you?
Aye, I smashed him.
I didn't think you got on me because I called him Ronnie Pickering.
I called him a little bitch on his fucking podcast they did. He was not happy.
Right, so as I said, creme de la menthe, right? We've gone 4. And the only other drink we've had from these was one of the best drinks, bang for buck, best drinks we've ever had.
Yeah, like easy, one of the easiest drinks to give out. It's perfect 10.
So this one is called, it's from Seven Brothers, the brewery that we liked, the first one we had. It's called Throwaway IPA. The reason why it's called Throwaway is because they've upcycled Kellogg's cornflakes. So the ones that they don't use and are going chucked out, they've recycled and made a beer out of Kellogg's cornflakes.
And I know that might sound minging, but I think it's such an ingenious idea.
It is. Recycling all the way, isn't it? I'm absolutely, so it says,
all for that, me.
IPA brewed using upcycled Kellogg's cornflakes, provided via the substantial program. This beer has plenty of residual sweetness, dry hop for full flavor IPA. So Seven Brothers brewing beer. That's right. Each of us look at things a little bit different, but one thing we all agree on is brewing great tasting beer. So this one. It's
it's got like a breakfast cereal type look of the can. Like obviously you see
that's because it's got like the cornflakes and like the milk.
The milk splashing in the bowl. Yeah, that's what it looks like.
I like and I saw Seven Brothers straight away, and I thought I've got to get it because we had one and we loved it.
Yeah, best like I said, one of the easiest and best drinks we've ever done.
It's very rare. You got the drink for us, and I went to Asda and I just wanted to get a few drinks for the night, and it was still on offer, 75 pence a can. I've got 4 of them. Smash
them straight in, no problem at all.
This was £3, but to 4.40, it's 5%. Let's crack it open and have a look.
Yeah.
See what it's about.
Can.
I like the can.
9.
I'm going to give it a 9.
Yeah, 100%.
Because
it's got that breakfast seal on the can.
Yeah.
I love the sound. Let's pick this up for the mic. Oh yeah.
Smells all right.
Smells as a normal IPA. It has got that slight like milk smeller to it. Oh. I was expecting it to pour lighter, to be honest. Like a milky pour.
It's a normal IPA. It is like the normal IPA, though.
Shit. That's gone. That's gone.
That's nice. Looks like milk on the top.
Not on the table. It doesn't have to spill off of it.
There's my perfect every time. Well,
mine
4 times.
Every time.
Said 3 out of 4 times.
Well, I was going to say, you did say every time at first, though.
I know. I said.
I was going to say, I'm sure I heard every time in there.
Mate, look, I pour a good pint 80% of the time, every time. What's that off?
I don't know.
Anchorman, Sex Panther. It works 80% of the time, every time.
That's mine. Good pour. Good pour.
All right, second attempt. Cheers.
Cheers. I don't taste any cornflake.
Wait until the end.
Any milk. I can taste the cornflake. I can literally, oh my God. You can taste the cornflake when it hits you, when it goes, oh.
The aftertaste is like, tastes like cornflakes, doesn't it?
100%. Oh my God. I never expect that because that initial taste, I couldn't taste nothing of it.
Can't taste cornflakes, can't taste milk, wait until the end. fucking hell, I can take
It was literally there. Like, I was not expecting that, not in the slightest. But yeah, 100% tastes like cornflakes.
I think I've got one of my favourite brewers now.
We're gonna have to hit Seven's website. We can just like batch order the full thing.
I enjoy that. It's really nice.
It's nice and light to finish it off with as well. I could drink that for fun. I really could.
It's got a very, very, very pleasant aftertaste.
Such a nice drink.
Yeah.
Like even the initial drink, the initial taste is it's not overpowering. It's not bitter. It's not sour. It's a nice an IPA initial drink. Is a nice IPA drink.
Yeah.
And then you get that aftertaste, which is like it's know what it's like when you've ate your cornflakes and you've got the milk in the bowl and you drink the milk.
Oh, you scoop the milk.
That's where you taste the cornflakes.
Yeah.
Or you got the soggiest cornflakes, because that's where it comes from. That's the taste of it.
It is. It's a really nice drink. I would highly recommend this to anybody.
Yeah. And I know a lot of people might think soggy cornflakes, but no, that's where you get the taste of them from. And that's what it is.
Little bitches, people like that. Remember the people who eat Weetabix when they pour the milk in, it's still all wafy and they're eating away. You got to smash it up and get it all.
Yeah.
Goons, that's what they are. Anyway, who fucking eats Weetabix? Who eats cornflakes? I mean, I don't think I've had a bowl of cornflakes for about 10 years.
Yeah, but like, you know, the taste though, like it's the same as Frosties. Cornflakes are the same sketch.
Yeah. I'm literally a fry-up man at the moment. Every day I have a fry-up. I
don't have breakfast. I never eat breakfast.
Okay.
Unless it's full English, I'm going out for breakfast, obviously.
Yo, Doris, what time's your break? 9:45. I have a full English for you. You didn't know.
Yeah, I'm going to go for a piss, so...
Oh, mate, I had Panac tonight for me tea.
Yeah, Panac?
Panac,
I've never had Panac for years.
Yeah.
Wait there. I tell Christine that your mom picked up the chocolates and you might have put them back. Christina again, she went, oh, she's so nice, Doris. Christina calls her Doris and all.
Stephen's an arsehole all the time.
We know that though.
Put them back, what are you doing?
I'm going for a piss.
Just like that, wave them fucking happy face on. I've got these for Marty's kids, put them back.
Talk the audience.
Right, audience, I guess I've got to talk to you. So tonight we've had a few. I'm going to rate them for you. I'm going to go. Number one is Salt. Number one is Seven Brothers. Number two, Salt. 3, Vocation, Perfect Storm, and 4, Squiggle, Hazy Pale IPA. But they were all decent in my eyes. It's been the best batch we've had for a while. But Seven Brothers, I'm starting to believe that Seven Brothers is one of the best brewers in the UK at the moment. And for the price, the other Seven Brothers IPA we had was like 75 pence a can. This was £3. I'm pretty sure we'll do others. Let's have a quick look. Seven Brothers. Get rid of wacky races. Seven Brothers Brewing Company. We've got a Christmas range on at the moment. Beer Advent Calendar, $64.99. The one we got, the core, it's called a core. And then you got the mixed 440s, where you get cast off pale ale, sling it out stout, pilsner, honeycomb, watermelon wheat. Sounds absolutely fantastic. Mate, you can get a Seven Brothers Advent calendar.
Oh.
I might get you one for Advent.
For Advent? I'm not buying you one.
Well, you wouldn't, I know that.
You've got more than me.
Bitch. What do you mean I've got more? Fuck off.
Eh? I can spend money that you can.
Mate, it's £65. Advent calendars featuring our year-round range of 330, 440 cans.
I might just reach out to them and say, look, we enjoy your beers. Every week we do one. Give us an Advent calendar each and we'll just review it every night for you. like every night of December.
I might get you one, mate. That's your Christmas box offers.
I give you a Christmas box. I promise not to be looking at you for January, the full month of Jan. You fools. You look like an absolute mug.
Are you back, are you?
Oh, you're back now, aye.
Mate, mine's come up. They said I've got bad connection.
Mike walks in, I've got a bad connection.
You were like this, mate?
You were like this on mine, you're like, I think you froze again.
You froze again.
I can see you didn't mind.
Mine's fine.
Mine's fine. Johnson,
Yeah, we know it's you a problem because you said earlier, fucking saying I've got bad connection here.
It was popping in bad internet connection.
On your side, was it?
It was. But this is a really nice drink from Seven Brothers.
You know what I mean? I might get you that just because you think I'm money bags.
Since you've got absolutely loads of money. Now, like I say, if we do it, if we get it, we could literally Instagram beer every night of December.
Ah, that would be pretty good, wouldn't it?
That's season 9 the Christmas countdown on Instagram.
Get in touch with them. Oh, by the way, we'll buy one and get another one for free.
That's it. That's it. Well, obviously, I'll have to do the email because it's not something that you do.
Well, you do it and say, look, we're going to buy one. Is there any chance of getting one for free? We're going to review them. We'll review bees every week. We'll give you 2 of your bees a 10 out of 10 twice.
That's it. Like, these are like it's such a nice taste. Like I said, like the first initial drink just feels like a standard IPA taste.
And then you get the aftertaste.
Yeah, that's it. And it creeps on you so much. And then it's like, bam, bammo.
It's out of nowhere, isn't it? It's like an RKO.
It's like a ball, bammo.
I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed tonight's drinks, actually.
You know, like it feels like it's been a good few weeks coming though, doesn't it? Because we haven't been on, like the past few weeks have been ropey. I did obviously the one with having from It's Okay, but then that was it. Although that was a good show, but the people ropey, and then you obviously were not fully 100% the past couple of weeks. So it's been a while coming, it feels like, but yeah, there've been some good drinks.
Well, I said when you were away, I gave me top out of four. Out of 4 of them.
So I want to go 3, 4.
I went 4. I went me 4 were Seven Brothers #1, Salt 2, Vocation 3, and then Siren 4. Siren's quite a distant 4th.
Yeah, Siren should be.
Vocation, Salt, I can't make much difference between. But Seven Brothers is better than both of them.
Yeah, I think that's it. Salt. Seven Brothers is by far the top, and then Siren's at the bottom.
Yeah,
and then it's how do you want to look at them different beers? Yeah, the two quite different beers, but if I was to pick one, I don't know. I would probably go Vocation before Salt.
You know, you would, because you'd fuck. If I said it was black, you'd say it'd be white.
Look, we've agreed on too many things tonight, right? So let's not have that one.
No, I have a look about and see if I can get you a fucking advent calendar. Like Christine will not be happy.
Christine just wouldn't let us buy be advent calendar because the pricey as fuck.
But if you got a gifted tier,
oh, it's different. It's something different. Like she doesn't care. I've not spent the money on it.
Like, why not get my gin one? Because we've all heard you when you've been steaming.
I tell her every year I want a gin advent calendar me, but she said no because I was like the pricey as fuck. With a gin one, the gin ones you don't even get one for every day. You get one for every 2 days.
Really?
Yeah.
And they're not only in miniature.
They're only like little fucking like
25 mil.
When you're going for a fucking jab, that's what they look like. They're pulling out of it for.
I don't know, I haven't been for a jab.
I've never been for a jab either, but but the jab gone strong without them.
Yeah, I've not died yet.
I had some woman on the phone the other day, right? Some pregnant wifey, and all our mates were like, had been double jabbed, and she said, look, I'm having knee jabs when they're trying to get me to get the jab for like the baby, like while it's inside. I was like, oh, she's like exactly what I thought. It's like no. She went, no way am I putting some untested stuff in my baby as it's being born. She went, the only needles my baby's getting when it gets born is this, like the ones that's
jobs.
The one that's been gone for about 100 years. She went, the one that's been tried and tested.
Exactly.
And perfected over like 100 years. She went, no way am I putting some new drug. She went, don't get me wrong, I'm all for the jabs and the vaccinations, but I'm not putting something untested in my baby. I was like, she went, I let it build up its own immune system.
Exactly.
Man, she was like, literally, I spoke to her for half an hour before I even accessed that policy. And then she went, oh, look, it's something to do with like payments and stuff. I was like, oh, you need to speak to like payments. She went, that's fine.
Get the fuck out of here.
Which was class. She was mint. She was absolutely mint. She was like, actually, I was telling about my kids and stuff. And she goes, because she was 28 and she was expecting her first baby in 4 weeks' time. And she was like, obviously, as a parent, then what advice could you give us? I was like, mine. She was like, I was like, ignore what anybody else tells you. Do what feels natural to you, because everybody's got a different opinion and nobody's right.
Everybody would like for an example, like I would rule a 9 fist.
Yeah, I rule a 9 fist in my house.
Yeah, kids will get fucking hardies out. We'll earn it. That's my earn it.
But when it comes to like newborn babies, like everybody has a different opinion. So like your mom will have a different opinion. My mom will have a different opinion. Karen, everybody's got a different opinion. So it's like you'll do.
Karen will be fucking what's it called? Ross and fucking Monica's ma fucking at the bar drinking a glass of wine while watching the kid.
I say like you literally as a parent you do whatever feels natural to you. And to the baby, fuck what anybody else sees. Like
it's not their kid, it's not their responsibility.
And that's what I said to the wife. Is like, look, do whatever feels natural to you and ignore everybody else. And she went, and at the end, like when she come on the phone, she was probably like hysterical in herself. And at the end, she was like, you know what, Trent? I know you actually haven't even like touched my pulse, but Trent, moving forward and coming into like being a mom, Trent, I feel so much more relaxed and calm. Like, you're welcome. I was like,
okay, now. Yeah, I'd be more worried.
That's it. I'm like, what's up?
I met you were kids.
My kids are amazing.
Fuck off. If aliens abducted them, they'll be returned in 30 seconds.
And that's only because Emily would battle the boxing. What does this button do? What do we do here? What do we do here?
Get out! Get out!
Fucking kick you out, gone up there.
What's it? Shut up! Shut up!
Definitely.
Ollie, I'm the Grim Reaper.
Ollie's like, friend, cousin.
I look like you. I'm as skinny as you are.
And they would have their systems override and hacked in like 30 seconds.
Aye. Mate, when you come in, I was watching American Dad. Were you laughing when Roger drank the thing and spurted out of everywhere?
No, I was laughing at the bit when obviously they were going push it back in slowly and then push back and then it spurted everywhere. But then he goes he had the food, he just opened up his jaw and pulled out and then just poured it. I was like, that was me. That's me. That's me. Just get it in there.
Right. So, we've been 2 hours.
Coming to us, yeah.
Been a good hour, 2 hours.
Just over. Been
a
good.
Good show.
It's been decent. Like the bees have been
good,
really good.
And I only spent 18 quid on 8 cans.
That's it. I think you know what, where we go on, like I don't mind buying them from like websites and stuff, and it's good like where we can help out with them, but I think we just need to go back to like as the little Aldi more because we're getting so much better beers. Aye. I say like it's more for the consumer, isn't it? Like our listeners, like it's better for them to spend like what, like I said, 8 beers here for 18 quid, or you can buy 3 from a store for like 20 quid.
Aye.
It's harsh. It really is harsh.
I think we went kind of towards gimmicky types, like some fucking raspberry ripple ones, and that like maybe just get back to fucking
as it was.
Yes.
Like we're gonna buy the can because that's how it looks.
That's
how we bought the cans in the first place.
We were looking like Jimmy Crimble's fucking rhubarb crumbles and that, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it's good to get them, like you said, we can get them now and again, but when we go, like we'll look literally go to a supermarket and think, this is what's on special, so we'll try these now. That's where we've came from. So to change it now, it's a bit harsh.
Mm-hmm. It is, but I think we should drop back to just doing IPAs like we have. because we're giving them the audience a good.
It's a good drink. It's a good drink. Like we've had good drinks.
Say like if you get an IPA, get these ones.
But it's like I said, like we've did 4 different brewers tonight.
Yes.
So it's a good shout for everybody.
And you get these from Asda for like £3, or you got them from Morrison's like 4 for £6 or something like that, but those smaller cans. They're out there and they've got a massive selection.
Definitely.
You can get a bargain on IPAs because everyone looks at IPAs and like, oh, they're fucking expensive, this, that, and the other.
Like, well, look, you can't get any more bargains than when we picked the 7 Brothers up, the first one.
Yeah.
Then 75. If you got 4 of them, it was 75 pence a can. Like, and it is by hands down the best and easiest drink you'll ever buy.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, and we're talking like Tiny Rebels, Sirens, whatever. It is the easiest drink you could pick up. I'd pick up that drink rather than any other drink.
If we had a barbecue outside and I know I'm drinking for like 5 or 6 hours, I could only have one drink.
Yeah.
IPA, I would pick that one.
Yeah. If we're having a house party and like I bought beers for the party and I'm thinking, what am I gonna enjoy and what other people gonna enjoy? All day long I'd pick 7 Brothers up.
However, I have got 10 Blue Ribbon in the fridge.
And I need some Blue Ribbon. When it does pick them up from Green Gias there?
No.
Where?
I ordered them online, mate.
Oh.
40 cans.
Can you get them online?
Have I not shown you the picture?
No. They're not there in a Webby?
No, it's not from them. It's from just an importer.
No, too far.
440 milliliter cans, mate.
Oh, I need to.
Actually, not 440, like 480 something. Because
475s
in America.
475s will be. Where from?
Aye. It was called KG's off license online. It was like £21 for 10 cans. But as me now, Dave said, you used to pay what, £7 or £8 for.
Oh, you pay like £6 for 4 cans, like.
Aye. So, it's for Chef Weatherway.
If you get there.
Mate, Brett said he'd get us a ticket. He's confident.
If he comes through.
Brett always comes through, mate. I remember when he got out down 2 tickets for Barnsley away in the championship.
Mm-hmm.
He said, look, it's looking good. I've got a few mates who drop me out. I'll get their tickets.
It's also like when you go down, like you don't even need to be next to each other because like the seats wise, because you just stand in the same place anyway. So it's like.
Well, him and Walker have gone down on the bus. And now I'm getting a train because I'm stopping now at night. So me and Dave's got to have some food on the afternoon. And now I'll just get the train the next morning. Mate, the train's £25 return. And I can get a hotel in the Sheffield City Centre for like £40 for the night.
21 in it.
Because then me and Dave after the match we can go and have a couple of pints in the pub.
Yeah.
Or mate, we're going to a place called the Fire Pit. I'm just going to mention this to you, Marty, because I know that you're going to be absolutely devastated when I tell you what to do.
Never devastated, never jealous.
Are you right?
No, don't live my life like that.
Are you D? When it comes to food.
You never said it was food.
Fire Pit, it's American sports bar, mate. Food. So the two stuff like this.
Sounds absolutely shite. Oh my God. I've just seen, literally, just looked at the Batty's post, and this was his photo. Oh,
see, mate.
I know.
Oh, he's ring. Has he got married again?
That's it.
Has he got married?
No, he said he's just asked me, and I said yes. I can't believe my boyfriend has just asked me to marry him. Obviously,
he's got an engagement ring on.
I love you until my last dime. If you said that about Lee, you know.
Mate, listen to this, right? It's £20, Marty, but listen, it's called the American Dream, right? Half rack of ribs, wings, brisket, pulled pork, slaw, corn on the cob, frickles, which is fried pickles, and onion rings, chips.
Was that it? I thought you were doing more.
That is it all. Marty. You'd be out of the mood with that.
I'm saying it sounds good, yeah. I'm not lying. Sounds good.
Aye. But it's got like the mixed grill. 5-ounce rum, 2 sausage, brisket, butterfly chicken breast, 17 quid. It's an American sports bar, but it's like kind of like a fire pit, like a grill, like barbecue type place. And he said out there, when, oh, you can get like this, it's called the beer tower. It's got like a tap on it. 6 beers in it for like 20 quid.
Yeah, you get them on holiday. Normally you're like a long tube and like they're just
aye. And then you just like got the thing on, and he goes, "Oh, it's the fire pit's home brew." And I went, "What's it like?" That's fucking actually really nice, to be honest. So we're going to nip down there, and then Skid Up is going to meet us for a drink. Brett was steaming on Sunday, wasn't he?
Hi.
He was well oiled.
100%.
Anyway, we best wrap this up.
And I'm trying to find the Mr. Chow Day gift to send to them.
I don't think you get a gift back and send you the picture.
Chow.
Just put ha gear.
Oh, ha. Gay. Nothing against the gears, by the way. My brother's gear, just for the viewers, for the audience.
May found it straight away
on Facebook. No, it's different on Facebook. It's not on Facebook.
Oh, mate, what you need to do is you can't find them on there, mate, because the shit houses. I actually downloaded a fucking. It's called Tenor gifts, and you can like actually just pick.
Send me the gift, and I'll see if I can copy it. Just put it in there. God. Bag sweet is just getting put in there. But, Michael and Change got engaged. So I'm sending the gift. Gay. I am. Christina's buckled.
Oh, it doesn't come up.
Yeah.
Don't know. I don't care when the date is.
Oh, mate, just send this one instead. It's even better.
One sec. She's sliding across here. What are you seeing?
It doesn't put anything on there. Just him shouting. It doesn't have a thing on it. I've sent the one underneath, which might be better for you.
Game over. That's it. Aye, of course we're still recording. Like I've said, I've told the viewers my brother's gear. Like it's fine. I can see what I want about gears. Well, you're not prejudiced against gears.
Christina is.
She is. You're over here.
Are you, Christina? Gears can't have kids.
Game over.
Yeah, the job. Are you arguing in the background? Like I care.
Just sent it over. Gay boys. in the when I've sent it, doesn't even show us a gift. It just says "Gay boys." Mr. Chat like this.
No, but to them it'll show us a gift.
To them, it'll probably show us Mr. Chow going "Gay boys." But
oh no, because you haven't got the Tenor app, have you? Mate, I always send on the Tenor app because you never get them on Facebook, stuff like that. Too politically correct.
Don't care. I'm just gonna put it in game. I wonder if I get asked to be actually first best man this time.
Well, you second best man last time. Who beat you to it?
First of all, Lee, and then because Lee turned it down, Mark turned it down, and then a week later, me.
Oh, that's
you know what it should have been though. Like he did it out with spite because I never asked him to be mine. I asked obviously Lee, like my dad, to be my best man because, like I said, my stepdad. But if it wasn't for Lee, like we would never had the upbringing we've had. Like we would never moved about, and I would never met Christina. So I'd asked him to out like respect for him. He didn't have to tap me on with 4 kids. Like Neiman has to do that.
Yeah, he's a fucking hero.
He's a fucking legend. He's an absolute hero.
You were fucking brothers and sisters and all.
I know that exactly. So yeah. So I have to be the best man for my wedding.
What's a fucking idiot and 2 pipe men?
That's it. So
you've only got 1 sister. 2 pipe men, but you've only got 1 sister.
Well, Lee Stoker from work's coming on me our mixed photo as well.
What's he said?
Lee Stoker commented, congratulations. He hasn't commented yet on mine. Shall I FaceTime him?
Who, the batty?
Aye.
Lee Stoker is in the lesbian league.
Aye, she knows them, yeah, they're really good friends.
Of course they are.
That's exactly what I said when I
each other.
When we literally were in training, we were talking, and she went, and we were chatting away, and she went, "Hey, you know what?" She went, I've got a really good friend called Robson. I was like, aye. She was like, oh, Mike. I was like, Michael Robson. She went, yes. I was like, as in my brother? She went, no, not your brother. I was like, oh, I've got a brother called Mike. She went, no. I was like, you ever have? And
Yeah.
I was like, he was also. She went, no. I was like, yeah. And I whipped out my phone. And she went, that's my really good friend. I was like, that's my brother as well. And then we FaceTimed like when we're in work. And,
Who I think I thought it was the lad who we worked with, Stoke War.
but there's only got Martin, hasn't he? Martin Stokewell.
No, the other one, like on our is it
Liam.
I was thinking, is
Good lad
Liam
Liam.
commented
He's
on
good
the
lad
panic?
Liam. He's good lad Liam.
I thought you meant Liam's commented on it. I'm like, eh?
No, he's Stokewell.
Right, let's wrap this up, mate.
Let's wrap this up then. Okay.
Right. So tonight we've had 4 different brews, 4 different drinks. 7 Brothers is absolutely reigned supreme out of a lot of it. We've had a couple of laughs, couple of.
Bring you back 2 minutes, Patty.
Hey,
boy!
Hey!
You laughed.
We've had a good laugh, and that's it from us tonight.
It's absolutely like it feels like back to its Bieber's best.
Yeah.
Brewskis with the Broskis back with a bang. I'd be sure the fucking aches when I do that, you know.
Every time.
I always forget, like every day I forget about being bad children and I lift me up like shit. But I lift up with so much confidence, and then I'm like, oh fuck, I'm dying.
But thank you for listening. If you do again, it's been a pleasure. We'll be probably popping on in next couple of days to drink that other beer we've got spare.
We've had a special beer for like 3 weeks now, so yeah, we'll get it on sooner rather than later.
But yeah, it's been a good outing, good time.
Been a pleasure.
That's all from me.
Yeah, and again, as we always said, obviously do drop us a like, comment, subscribe, download on any major platform. Fuck Android, as always is. But yeah, until next week, guys, we hope you have a lovely weekend. Stay safe. And again, if you've got any beers you want us to try, let us know. We'll get them on for you as well. But until then, as we always say now, we are the Broskis.
These were the Brewskis.
And we are
Broskis.
Broskis. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe.